Have you looked around your living room lately and realized you're spending thousands of dollars a year to heat, cool, and tax rooms you haven't stepped foot in since the kids moved out? It's a heavy realization, isn't it? You've spent 30 years building this fortress of memories, but now the fortress is starting to feel like a cage. The question I want you to ask yourself right now is this: is your home an asset that is serving your future, or is it a liability that is draining your freedom? Listen to me, because this is where so many of you get stuck. You are terrified. You're afraid that if you sell the family home, you're selling the memories. You're afraid that if you move into a smaller condo or a townhouse, you're somehow less than, or that you've lost your status. But let's get real. The fear of leaving is nothing compared to the fear of staying until it's too late. I see it all the time. People hold on until a health crisis or a financial dip forces their hand, and then they have no control. They're making decisions out of desperation instead of out of strength. Do you want to be the master of your destiny, or do you want your house to dictate how you live your final chapters? Financially, we need to look at the hidden math. You think your home is paid off, so it's free, right?
Wrong.
You've got property taxes that only go up. You've got maintenance, the roof, the HVAC, the lawn that gets harder to manage every year. And most importantly, you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity just sitting there doing absolutely nothing for you while you worry about whether your Social Security check is enough. That is not being smart with your money. Here is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to do this today. Grab a piece of paper and draw 2 columns. On the left, write down every single penny it costs to keep that big house for 1 month: insurance, taxes, utilities, and a maintenance fund of at least 1% of the home's value per year. On the right, look at what that equity could do if it were invested in a safe, income-producing account. If you sold today, took that cash, and moved into a smaller, more efficient space, how much more life could you buy? Emotionally, you have to stop equating stuff with love. Your children do not want your oversized dining room table. They want a parent who is financially secure and full of energy because they aren't bogged down by a 3,000 square foot burden. Downsizing isn't about losing, it's about gaining. You are gaining the liquid cash to travel, the time to see your grandkids, and the peace of mind that comes with a home that fits who you are now, not who you were 20 years ago. Stand in your truth. If the house is too big, it's time to go. Sell from a position of power, simplify your life, and finally start putting yourself first. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.